Hello everyone and welcome to the Activist Lawyer podcast. My name is Sarah Henry. There's no guest episode as such today, just myself with a brief reminder about our book club. So we have the Activist Lawyer Book Club coming up on the 27th of March, which is, I think, a Thursday. And the book that we have chosen for this meeting, I think it's our fourth book club meeting, is The Power in the People, Not the People in Power. So a great title there, by Michael Mansfield KC. Many of you will automatically know who Michael Mansfield is, and those of you who don't, he's a very distinguished, well-known barrister who has spent his career fighting injustice, persecution and corruption. Michael was involved in notable high-profile cases, just to name but a few, like Bloody Sunday, the Birmingham Six, Stephen Lawrence, Hillsborough and Grenfell again, among many, many others. I've started the book and I must say I'm really finding it hard to put down. It takes me quite a while to get through any book, I will admit, with all of the interruptions in our house. But I am really trying to make time to enjoy this one as it's so beautifully written. And it will appeal to lawyers and non-lawyers alike as it explores, as per the title, the power of people to make lasting change, which is what we discuss a lot when we meet our guests in our podcast. So again, the book club featuring Michael Mansfield's latest book, The Power in the People, Not the People in Power, will take place on Thursday, the 27th of March at 7 p.m. GMT via Zoom. So if you're interested in the book club and reading the book and having a chat about it, please register by emailing your name to info@activistlawyer.com, and you can purchase the book, which I did, or listen to it in audio form, as I understand it. So the previous books we discussed in the book club are also highly recommended, and you can see these on our website at www.activistlawyer.com. And while I'm here on the website, you will also find the Activist Lawyer blog, which features articles contributed by our guests, by some of us here at the podcast studio, and also by students and law graduates. So we are asking for more of you to contribute an article if you are interested in writing legal pieces. So please share this with your peers and your colleagues and your friends, or contact us for more information at info@activistlawyer.com. We're also on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, moving to Blue Sky soon. So yes, and we're also reaching out to third level education institutes, colleges, universities and the like, to their legal faculties and societies, with a view to sharing the podcast as a platform for students and staff. So if you're interested in finding out more about the podcast as a resource, I suppose, and how students and graduates have already been relying on it as some form of additional information, a good resource and so on, let us know and we're happy to chat to you. And again, thank you to our listeners and to our contributors, and asking you to share and review the podcast as much as possible. And yes, very grateful for your continued support, and we'll be back with our next guest in the coming weeks.
This podcast was recorded in Granite Podcast Studio. Interested in starting up your own podcast but don't know how? Granite Podcast Studio can help. Record your podcast in our state-of-the-art studio, which is based in the heart of Newry City. Our studio has cutting-edge and user-friendly technology and can seat up to 4 people. We also provide an editing service for our team, using your guidance and editing notes to provide you with a flawless finished product, leaving your listeners wanting more. For more information on how you can get started, visit www.granitepodcaststudio.com.